Hi guys, it's Candace. Welcome back to Journal Me Crazy. So, we're going to continue with using up scraps from our Mega Fall Collage and Cluster kit. Because, anyway, even if I'm not done with them, I'm going to have a ton left. So, anyway, we're just going to... I'm going to move these out of the way because they're just in my way. Imagine that. Everything's in my way. Okay, gotta move those too. Oh gosh, those are gonna fall. Oh, sorry, I thought I was with it, but I'm not with it. All right, so I still have some 110-pound paper. I've cut it the half and half, so 5.5 by 8.5. And then this is some scrap blue that we used on a journal card we had. And then this is some of the leftover digital paper I had from the Happies that I had sent. So it's standing over here, and I think it's going to work. So let me move that because I'm going to need to be in this hole. All right, so we're just going to take and fold this in half. And if you have a scoreboard, use your scory. If not, you can just fold it and go. So let's fold them and squish them. Oops. I know I've got to stop blowing. And then what this is going to do is this is going to be it's going to be a side flip. So attacher, so you could either attach it and then use them, both for journaling spots, or, well, you can do it, oh my gosh, like we did before, and glue one side down, like I would glue here, and make it a top tuck, and then you can, have this as your flip out to write on, or glue it down and make another top tuck. So that's what we're going to do with this. So I just gathered, well, let me ink around there. So let me just ink around here because, I like a ink. So I just gathered 4 of the small, I guess that's medium. I don't know what size it is in there, of these little collage cluster parts. I guess those would be collage parts. I don't know. And these are the ones that I thought would go together pretty. So you can create with me if you want. And you just find some backing paper that you think would be pretty with them. And it's going to be kind of one of those quick and easies. Once you find all your parts and pieces. Oh, I know. Like I said, there's so many of those little things to choose from. But even if you followed all the other people on her design team with all their little cluster makes and stuff with all of these, and there's just so much left. You'd have to make 10 journals just to use them all. And you'd still probably have leftovers. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so we have that. I know this needs a little bit more. Okay, so now this one, I want to do a backer on it. A mat, I should say. So I need to make my mat I'm going to take off a, excuse me, 1/4 of an inch. So 4 by 5 1/4. So we're going to cut this 5 1/4 because, it's the longest part. Because, you try not to waste it. 5 1/4 by 4. And so this will be this mat. And then you just have a little bit of the white showing around. So let's just ink around it. And then we're going to do the same thing with the blue. We're going to cut it 4 by 5 1/4. So this is like 5 1/2. So we'll cut it by 4 just so we'll have, an extra, a good size piece of leftover by 5 1/4, which, this could be a cute strip that would fit, so don't throw these away if you make cards and stuff. I know. Ugh. And then we're just going to gently ink on here. And Anyway, so I know I'm, like I said, crumb did a crumb. So, and then this one's going to go on here like that. So let's just go ahead and glue our mats. Where's my glue? Glue our mat down. So that will be done. And then we'll put these on here and see what we, oops. I know it's warm, so my glue stick is all bleh. It's a mushy. I mean, he's, you know, he's melting. He's melting. I know. Little over glue hill, but well, you know, it's a Candace creation. I tend to go a little over the hill. All right, so we got that mat down. Oops. Don't tear it up now. Y'all come back now, you hear? Okay, sorry. Who is that from? Oh, the Beverly Hillbillies. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. Oh Lord, couldn't sleep again last night. I'm telling you. Whew. You know, then I get up like today. I had to take an energy pill because I mean, my booty was just dragging. I'm like, I am behind. I've got to make some videos so I can get these other things done that I've just put off. But I got to get ahead. So, I know that's what I say every time. And then I just like, well, we will just have to take some energy pills for a couple of days and get, and that's what's on the ball. It says energy pills. But I'm sure it's just, you know, some mega dose of caffeine, which, you know, hello. So I got to try to make sure I take it by 10 in the morning, 10:30 the latest. Okay, today I took it at 11, so God knows what's going to happen. So that way I can maybe work enough off to sleep. Okay, so we have these. Now we're going to put this on here like that. So let's, got to ink around here. Oh, I did not. Oh, I did. I'm like, I didn't start my timer, but I did. Anyway, so we're going to ink around these. And then this is just an old card making design. But it works perfect with these sweet little rectangles from this kit. So, you know, if you like to make cards to send out to your friends, there you go. This is a way to use up your kit. So now I need some black, but I don't think I got enough black over here. Let me look. I know, let me dig through my stuff. We have all these little black parts and pieces. Oh my gosh. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That one's got a curve in it. We don't want to use that one. Oh, that's where that zipper went. Anyway, you know, when you have stuff stashed back here, you find all kinds of stuff. Well, let me just grab another black sheet because it's going to be much easier than trying to find my leftovers. And I want to cut that down because that's a good size for a backing. All right. And then this, I mean, how many can I get out of here? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're gonna use this one. If I can remember which way. I know. Let me put my lid on here. All right. So put our birdie on. I know I should use some glue stick, but oh well. It's too late. I already glued it. And then we just want to, I know that one's not a straight spot, but well. That's what your trimmer's for. Make it straight. We'll try to. Oh man, I got some glue gushed out. Oh, what a pity. I know, it's so close, but oh well. I see, I don't know how big that scrap is, but I got some I see on the right-hand side. So let's see if it's big enough for... I'm just having an itty-bitty, oops, border that we're going to cut. What is this? Oh no, that's not going to work. Well, we're going to have to cut some off of here. Oops. But we should be able to do the other ones on here too. So let's put it this way. Like I said, you just want to try to have the same amount of a little black border around everybody, a little matting. And then let's trim this off. All right. Whew. I know. We'll put these up here because I'm going to have to pull this over here to see what I'm cutting. Oh, and it works better, you know, if you see over here, so you can see the edge of your cutting spot. And then we have that one. And then let's... Well, we're going to have to cut this again because, you know, it wasn't level. Okay. I know this is going to be a hair off, but well, we're not perfect. This is junk journaling. But I do want to trim a little bit here. Oops. Leaves go like that. And see, I think that's how I had it. I know I should have took a little piece of paper and scrabbled on there how I had it. I believe I had that one up there. I don't know, maybe there, because this one looks like he's... Oh. Turd mongrels. Yeah, I think like that. And then let's cut our little birdie. Let's give our bird a trim. All right. Like I said, you just got to look and see where the edge is so you can back it off just a little bit. I'm sure this helps better in people, you know, if you have a well-lit thing or a light shining straight on it, so you can actually see this silver thing, which gives you, you know, gives you a hard time in the dark room. All right, so we have that and that. All right. And then what I wanted to put on here, where'd they go? I have these wooden buttons. They're kind of flattish. I know, I like this blue. You might use that over there. Oh, that one's pretty. But he's not standing out. You know what I mean? So, how big is he? He is... All right, so a 1-inch circle might work. So let's get our 1-inch punch. One might be too big. Let's look at the 3/4. Oh, 3/4 is too little. So one it's going to be. And let's... here. I know we're going to need 2, so let's just go ahead and punch 2 while we're here. So if we put this on here with this on there, oh, yep. Okay. All right. So I know, like I said, we're just making these simple. So we're going to glue these down. And I'm just trying to make sure that I space, you know, the same amount. Looks like 1/4 of an inch and 1/4 of an inch by maybe 5/8, a 1/2 inch up top. Oops, might want a little glue there. And then, like I said, if you're making a card, you only need to do, you know, do one side. You don't need to do both. But I'm doing both sides because it's gonna go inside of our journals, and I want both both sides to have a design on it. Plus, it gets rid of some of my stuff. And let me smush them down good. And then you can always like leave this and then put a sentiment there. Let's see, just so you can see. Yeah, right. Famous last words. Where'd they go? Okay, we'll just use this for here. I mean, that's not what I mean, but you can, you know, put something on there, another, you know, a label. Let me see. You know, you have like that. No. A stamp. Just, you know, mat it and all that good stuff. I mean, you don't have to limit yourself to this, but this is what we're doing. Okay, and then we're just going to eyeball it, line it up. Okay, so we have that. And then, like I said, we're going to put this on here and that on there. And if you want to, like, stiffen this up, I know this isn't as thick as I would like it, but my cream, well, we'll just, where's my hole? We'll just punch 2 more, because it needs to be a little thicker. So we're just going to double it up. I know you can kind of feel which way. All right, so we have that one. And let me just go ahead and do this one. All right, and then we smush it down just to, you know, seal it good. All right, so now, before we put these on here, because we are going to do like this, but let's go ahead and we'll glue this on. And we'll give it a hot minute to attach, because I want to poke holes in it and put a some string or embroidery yarn through it, just to give it a little more oomph oomph. So we want that to sit. And then I'm guessing, you know, I don't know, this might be, well, we're gonna have black around there and everything else. Okay, maybe this just needs something. All right, and let's just go ahead and glue him down so it can attach to it, so we can do the same thing to it. Poke a hole with our needle after it dries a bit. Okay, so now we need to flip over here, and then this is what I've envisioned. Oops, back here is these back there. So I know, and then this one in the middle, because you know it's blue. It's blue. So let's ink it. And then we'll glue it down like we did the last ones on our little black. Golly, I know. It's still got some life in it, even though it's crumbing all over the place. You know, you just hate when the crumbs go on there and then you touch it with your hand and it goes, and then you know, the ink spreads. That's the worst part. Like if you were doing this card would be pretty, just sent to somebody, you know, putting the black on there and then going around with the gold, you know, rub and buff. Well, heck, I mean, they don't have to match, do they? Let's do it. I know. Let's do it. My fingers are clean, so let's make them dirty. All right, so I don't know if I want to do it around here or if I want to do it around, I don't know. Let's glue these down. And then I mean, that is the easiest thing if you know, put one on there. So you have less cutting to do, but I was trying to use my scrap. Because, you know, I'm thrifty like that. And then we'll go ahead and trim him, her, it, there. I think I had this one up here. I know. See, I move them around like the little peanut and shell game. And then I forget which one I like the best. And just, you never know what you end up with because you don't pay attention. I know, doing these little matte things does take a little hot minute. But, oh, see, I got just a hair. I mean, literally, not even a hair, half a hair. Too much black. I know. Oops. I gotta put it up so I can see. You know, that glare does get to me too. And then we'll go ahead and stick him on here. All right. At first glance, I think of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs when I see that. I guess because the little, I don't know. That's what I see when I first see it. And then, of course, you have to sing the Hi-Ho, I-Ho song because it's in your head. All right, so now we have that. And then, you know, I'm looking at this down here. Let's see. Oh, wait, one of these. Or maybe both of these. I don't know. Does this even have... If we put that in the middle, and then... Yeah. Or we have this. Oh my gosh. Yep. Okay. So this it is. I like that. So who do I use? Do I want some of that flower over there? No. I want that black part over there. But I did tear this, so I got to make it straight. And then we will just cut this. Oh, my goodness. How do I have all my stuff out of whack? Yes, and it's funny. I know I probably have told you this before. In 10th grade, I dated a football player named, his last name was Whack. Yep, Mark Whack. Wonder what happened to that fool. But anyway. I don't know if this is too wide. We're going to see. I might have to trim it down a little bit. I know. I think this needs to be trimmed just a hair. Oh my gosh. I know. Let's. But he was a typical football player, you know, one of those ones who, if he wasn't good at his position on the football field, you know, he did get a scholarship, but he didn't go very far, you know. But, because no brains. Anyway, okay, we'll be quiet. We'll be nice about that. All right, and then I'm going to put some gold around the button. Hopefully not a lot, just a little bit. All right. Now we're going to try to get this in the middle. And I'm wondering, do I want to add more bulk to it, even though I trimmed down? You can't really tell that black's there, so no, we're good. But you know, if you have some favorite washi, use your washi instead of this. But I had this laying over there, and it called my name because I love this piece of paper. All right, let's see. We are 2 3/4, and we are going this way. Alrighty. You know, just wanted to give myself a shot at getting it in the middle, line it up on these lines. Okay, so we got that. And now we're going to put these on here like before. Ooh, I might turn my ceiling fan up one notch. I know. Stay. Like I said, just want to try to balance it out. But wouldn't this be a pretty card to send to somebody? I mean, either one, but you know, you got people who like Victorian stuff and these ladies, so this would be a pretty design. And then you have people who, you know, like the birds and nature, so the other side would be a good design. And like I said, you could use up a lot of your things by just making some cards like this, or this could just be a journal card. You know, it doesn't have to be a card, it can be a journal card. And then this one. I feel crumbs on it. All right. So now we have that side done. And then, like I said, we're going to put, oh, if I can get him, we're going to put this button in the middle. And I want to put, do I have, yes I do, but I don't know if this is the right color. That might be too mustardy. Oh, I don't know. I know, I was thinking, trash buckets. Oh, no. Oh, the green's looking pretty too. Oh my gosh. See, I can't have these many options. Even though I'm kind of leaning towards the rust, even though I wanted to do yep. Okay. So let's get a needle. And where's my foam poking? Hold on, let me get underneath my table. Ah. Hey, Molly. And get my foam poking tool so we can safely poke holes in here. And this needle is going to go through, so it's going to do double duty for me. All right, and then I want to go lay down. You know I love you, but we don't need none of this. Well, darn, I thought I had it in here. My little purple threader, but he's, there it is. Okay. Uh-oh, get down in the hole. Oh my gosh, we're stuck. Hold on, I know I'm fighting. Fighting with the drawer. Oh, better put that back or I will lose it. I know, not like I don't have any more, but let's see. Now if I put this in here, we might just have to do that and then make a loop around it to be safe. All right. I know, I don't know what I'm doing yet, but we're going to do it together. Ooh, this might not be big enough to get 6 strands of embroidery thread through. Oh, there we go. You know, because then you end up pulling that thing out from there. Oh, I want it this way. And, you know, all this is some 3 layers of some kind of packing foam that I glued together with my Crafter's Pick glue. So that's all that is. All right. And then we want to glue it on here. Like that. Well, all right, so let's run a string glue. Or technically a bead of glue. Now I am going to use this just because I need a little thicker glue for it to, you know, kind of catch, just because it's a little dimensional. And we go round and round and round. And then we're just going to put that on there and pat it down. Put this on it, pat it down. And that's that side. And we'll just let our strings dry. So that's one side. That's going to be on your page. I know we're going to have to put some. And then we'll flip it over and you'll have that side. So let's see what color we're going to play with over here. All right, so we have that. I mean, do we do rust again? Ooh. Oh, we do have this. See, that's just so pretty. It might not even need a string. Let me look. Let me wind this up. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's fighting me. Rah. It's fighting me real good. Okay. So let's see if we want some green. Or do we just want a green bow? Or do we just leave it like that? I don't know. Darn it. I do just kind of like it plain. I mean, we don't have to have a bow. No, I'm leaving it plain because I really do. Jake Johnson, quit chewing your foot, please. All right. And I showed y'all the packing for this way back when. It's just at Hoblob at that place. Oh, I can't even hook it back on. Poop. We'll just set it there until I can get back up there. All right. I like this plain. So let me smush this down a little bit better. And then we're just going to glue him on here because I just like it plain. I know this stuff's so thick. Who was, oh, somebody, I think it was Peanut or, no, Tanya. Hers was a little watery. I'm like, oh my gosh, because we did a crafting thing. And I'm like, how come yours is so watery? And she's like, well, I added water to it because it's so thick. I was like, oh. So I'm like, I've never seen that stuff like that. I thought maybe I had a defective one, but like I said, it's been like this ever since I bought it. And I've had it for 3 stinking years now. And it's not even, and I use it a lot, but it does. It goes a long, 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 long way. Oh, isn't that just pretty? And wouldn't anybody love to get that in the mail as a card? Where's my paper? Oh, good google me goo. Candace. I mean, I just had it. Y'all saw me with it. I thought I put it back in here, but nope, I didn't. Oh my gosh. Where in the world? That's not even funny. Well, crud. I'm going to show you what it would look like on here. Since I've lost my stinking page. Look, I mean, I know, but even that would be pretty on that page. And then let's see, who do we have? I know there's not very many empties in here that you could do this to because these are kind of folded up. Nope. I know you need a blank on each side, and well, I didn't. Okay, this one. I mean, I'm like, I didn't even leave that option. I know that's my problem. Oh, that's kind of pretty with the, you know, the flower. And then you can like leave that on there. And then, oh, and that goes pretty with over here. Yep. So anyway, that's my vision on that one. Let me put my needles and stuff up before I lose them. Because you know I will. All right, and then put this back. So anyway, so there you go. Let's see what, I got 20 minutes. So let's see what we're going to put on here to make it just a little bit fancier. All right. So this could use some little gold drops. This could use, I don't know. Nope. Splatter, gold splat. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, that, okay. All right. Anyway, this is not funny. I can't believe I lost that piece of paper. I mean, my big head must have knocked it over when I went underneath the table to get the other stuff, but it's not here. What did I do with it? Anyway. Crud. Alright. Where's my gold? Okay, so I want to cover this side up. What's on me? Oh, a shadow. Golly. I know, and then I start getting the heebie-jeebies because all these bugs. Ooh, I might have to go EAT. Get a little pukey. All right, where's my little scrap paper? I know, this is just so sad. Dude, I just had it. It's so sad. I guess it's with the regular other paper. Oh my gosh. How can you lose something like that so fast? Only I can. Did I put it in the trash can? No, I did not. Oh, that's important. I know. And then you can't find any scrap paper that you can dirty, which is crazy. Here, I'm tired of looking. So I just don't want to get gold on the other thing. Oh, went right on her nose. Well, let's see if we can give her a nose job. If we can fix that. I know, let me just smoosh that off. No point in wasting that good gold. Sorry. All right. Oh my gosh, I still can't believe I lost that paper. Oh, there he is. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Dilemma solved. Let's see if we can fix her nose. So you can at least tell there's a nose there. Oh, where's my little Q-tip? Oh my gosh. Okay. So that's better. Oh, that's going to be pretty when it dries. All right, so now, make sure I didn't get any. I did get a little bit of gold back there. Oh, well. So now on this side, oh, well, you know, I'm going to have to wait for that gold to, or can I tap? Oh, I can tap. Okay, let me let this dry over here. Try not to lose this huge piece of paper, but anything is possible. Y'all just saw it. Okay, so I said I wanted to put some gold drops maybe, or brown. I don't know if I want that dark brown. I mean, this is almost the same. No, it is a more prettier brown. Stop it. All right, I'm going with this one. And let's see if we can not get our hand. Oh, you saw that air bubble? That was close. We shake it down good. Okay. Whew. Oh my gosh. I know this is a little thing. I just got a big old blob. All right, let's tap it down, see what we got. Okay. Oh, see, I think that's just enough and pretty. So that's what we got. So we used 8 whole pieces of those little rectangles from the collage and cluster kit. And there's, like I said, a million more to go. But, oh, but isn't that pretty? I mean, like I said, if you just sent someone that as a card, oh, they would love it. And if you just sent somebody that as a card, they would love it. And then, like I said, this is going to be a double over the page, something or other. I don't know what it's gonna end up with or be like, but we're gonna have to set it aside and let it dry now, because you know that does take a little longer for the acrylic paint to dry. But that's just how it is, especially the gold. It takes just a little longer. All right. Oh, I love that. Like I said, I really love this, and that button, how it turned out. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, guys. Well, there you go. There's another little using up some of our scraps or parts of the kit and turning it into a double, an over the edge flip out pocket. I don't know. Whatever you want to use it with. Oh, I love it. So, all right, we will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing some of your time with me. Thanks for sharing some of your day with me. Like I said, I hope, you enjoyed this, and I hope this inspires you. Like I said, just make one of these for a journal card would be beautiful. And then, like I said, if you feel the need to mail somebody something in the mail, these would be beautiful cards to go in the mail. I know I'm seeing these. Oh my gosh. Do I want to put an orange here and an orange there? I don't know. Oh. Let's see what it looks like. I know. See? Anyway, it's so bad. Let me take one off with my dotties, my pliers. So, one there, and then a smaller one over here, or a small one there, and the big one there. No, but I am going to do it because it's beautiful. So let me get some glue out. I don't know, maybe. Do I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm still going to be 7. Okay. Oh my God. I know. I couldn't resist. I looked at it too long. You know, that's what happens when I look at something too long. I got to put something else on there. Now my woman. Oh, wouldn't that be cute if we put this light color one? Like an earring? Oh, I don't know. I'd cover her whole head if I put one on there, but no. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, shoot. Ah! Sometimes those stickies stick. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Okay, I don't. All right. Oh, but I do love that. Let's see. I mean, I just think maybe this is too much. You know what I mean? Yep. Let's just leave it alone. That side's fine. Leave it alone. Anyway, stop looking at it. Don't look at the stuff that's over here on the side. No, Candace, no. But anyway, there you go. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? All right. So, I'm putting my tweezers up, and I'm not looking anymore. I got my blinders on. So, I hope you enjoy it. I hope it inspires you to make one. And like I said, if you don't have these little things, I mean, you always have some other little flower, this, flower, that. Yeah, and I know, I really do like it. I can't wait till it dries to put it in there. So, y'all have a great day and a blessed day. Thanks for watching. And, oh, I know I might have to dig some more out and make another one. I know. All right, guys, I will see you on the next video. Lots of kisses, lots of love. Get some papers out and make you a card to send to somebody, or make you a journal card to put in your fall. I know this one's my favorite, but I'd like that. But anyway, ooh, okay, make you one to put into your journal. All right, I will see y'all later. Bye, guys.